Kindergarten friends, today we reviewed our color wheel and our color families, talking about colors that mix well when they are put next to each other or together. We also learned a little bit about printmaking. So we are going to be doing a special kind of print today called a monoprint, and we are going to use foil and markers and some water. So how this is going to work is you are going to pick some colors that you know are going to mix well together. So that means when they're put next to each other and they blend together, they're not going to make brown. So I know that red and purple and pink is a tint of red. I know that they are next to each other on the color wheel. So I know that if they mix together, they are gonna make a pretty color. They're not gonna make a brown or neutral color because we don't want that today. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not drawing a picture. I'm not drawing an object, but I'm just putting these colors next to each other on my tinfoil. Now tinfoil can be kind of fragile, so I'm being careful to be nice and gentle and not rip my foil at all. And I'm just kind of creating a design with my markers. I'm kind of turning it on its side so that I can use that flat diagonal side of my marker so it doesn't take me very long to fill in, okay? Now I don't want to color on top of my markers because what that'll do is stain our marker tip, and then when our friends go to use these in a different class, they won't be the right color anymore. I'm gonna put a little pink on the outside, and maybe I'm gonna put a little purple on the outside too. All right, once I get that done, you're going to raise a quiet hand. Remember, there are lots of you and only one of me, and I'm gonna come around with a spray bottle and I'm gonna give your foil a couple sprays. You can see the water's kind of running around, and that's okay. You're gonna have a big piece of watercolor paper, and not right in the middle, but on the side. You are going to put your paper on your foil to make a print or a monoprint, which means one print. I can only make one print from this design. Whoops, I got a little on the side. That's okay, just be careful. Once I put the water on there, it can get kind of messy. And you're going to lift your paper up, and you can see it made a pretty cool design. We're gonna do something very special with these monoprints next week. But for now, I need to get at least 2 different designs. Now I have a little bit of my markers still on my foil. If I want to use some different colors like blue or green that don't mix well with those, I need to get a paper towel and I need to wipe this off. I don't have a paper towel, so Mrs. Beach is gonna use her hand. Don't use your hand, look at what it does. That's so silly. But because I didn't grab paper towel, I'm gonna do that so that I can use some different colors and show you how they look. So this time I'm gonna use some green and blue, and I even have kind of, let's see, a lighter green that I can use. And this time, instead of going in like a circle, I'm gonna do them kind of in different lines next to each other. So you're not, once again, you're not trying to draw anything. You are just kind of making designs, putting the colors next to each other so that when I add a little bit of water and we make our monoprint, it makes a really cool abstract design. Let's see, I need a little more dark green here. And I want to see what this one is going to turn out like. So I raise a quiet hand. Mrs. Beach will come. Do a squirt of water. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not printing over my monoprint. I already did. And I'm gonna use the other side of my paper. Put it down. Gently give it a little massage here. Not pressing down really hard. I'm just going all over so that it soaks up all of that wet marker, and I can peel it off. Oh, and look, because I didn't do a paper towel, I have a little bit of that other print. And I have 2 monoprints. Once I have these, I'm going to make sure that my name is on the back. I should have done that first before I started. And then I'm going to carry it flat like a lunch tray and put it into the drying rack. I'm gonna come back to my spot and I can take this and I can throw it in the garbage. I'm going to make sure that the caps get put back on tight of any of my markers and those get put away. And then if we have time, I can choose free choice. I can't wait to see how your monoprints turn out, kindergarten.